like Steve-O. See a pussy nigga through the peephole. Hit him with the beam, no. Never shine, hit him with the gleam, no. Came on lock, no keyhole. 50K on the TiVo. Bugatti with all the speed.
Hey you guys, what's Gucci? It's your boy SJK Dot, the first Black Super Saiyan to ever rap on this planet. Yo, I gotta rack out this video. We're gonna call this video Going into 2019 with Marvel and DC, or DC and Marvel, whatever you prefer. You know we love both over here. Shouts out DC and Marvel, doing it big. Shouts out DC Comics, Marvel Comics, the originals that really popped this shit off with the movies, the games. All these games and movies are products of what came before. But really, we know who really started it all. Superman! In America, really popped off in America. Superman! Superman had it for real popping. Then, we had our Namor that came out. Then we had our Darkseids and our Thanos and our Aquamans and our Black Panthers. Black Panther came on the 19X stage. What's good? Follow your boy on Twitter. Follow your boy Kid out on Instagram. How we gonna do this first? How we gonna do this? To talk about what I want to see and what I do not want to see moving forward. Let's go into DC territory first. You guys know how I feel about a bunch of DC shows. I feel like a bunch of them are whack to me. This goes for Marvel. I'm glad Marvel is going to be taking back, Daredevil and shit, probably shelving him. Maybe putting him with the Defenders as a team show and not really a solo show. Because let's be real, the highlights of Daredevil show was Punisher, Kingpin, not really Daredevil himself. It was really Punisher, Daredevil, Punisher, Kingpin, and Bullseye. They kind of outshined him in his own show, but it's whatever. Freak Luke Cage, Freak Jessica Jones, Freak Iron Fist. I was cool with Punisher. I like Punisher. Shit. Oh. If we had to say something for the DC TV shows, I'd say, I really do not like watching Flash. I don't watch Black Lightning no more. I like season 1 of Black Lightning, and season 2 was like, what the fuck are you doing? Just kill it here. It was good at season 1, and boom. I stopped watching Flash. I stopped watching Arrow. I stopped watching Arrow at season 2. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I couldn't even get into because I don't give no fucks about S.H.I.E.L.D. as a solo show. If it was like a miniseries, cool. If it was the Avengers featuring S.H.I.E.L.D., tight. Then I'll be okay with it. But it's just S.H.I.E.L.D. by himself, so nah. I'm good. Iron Fist, trash to me. Jessica Jones. Titans is beyond garbage. Like, real talk, Titans is beyond garbage. Like, they half-assed the characters. That's when you don't give a show a chance. When they, first things they give you, they half-ass your character, and they turn your character to a black woman. And even though she's an alien, but hey, it's whatever. Oh, let me clarify this, because people have selective hearing, and they gonna, bitch about them, like, oh my gosh, you have an issue because she's black. Shut up, because I'm black too. The issue is that anybody can play Starfire. The issue is that she's not permanently orange like she's supposed to be. And don't get in the comment section saying, oh, but at a point in the comic she was black. Shut up. Because in the main run, she's either orange or gold. That shit when she was black, I want to know how many issues that ran for. If it was like 5 fucking issues, you don't count that shit. We go off of the main shit. If she was running with more than 20 or 30 issues as an orange chick, she's supposed to be orange. Just saying. It's just like how people, for example, just because you can do a Superman movie and you don't give him his iconic blue suit, but they say, oh, but for these 2 issues in the comics, he wore this black suit, so it's okay for them to make his whole suit black for these 50 episodes. So deal with it. Nah, because it's not even the main thing. It's a little side thing. Not even the main thing. We looking at the main Superman. Just how if they made Superman black. Like, well, at some point, there's this like alternate timeline. This black guy named Val-Zod that's Superman. So like, Superman can be black. Clark Kent is a white Kryptonian. Snow. But y'all know how I feel about these shows. I think all these shows are trash to me. They really throw me off. Luke Cage was beyond corny. Beyond corny. That budget with them shows on Netflix was like, this motherfucker Luke Cage. Iron Fist is the worst. He used his powers at least, what, how many times in season 1? Less than 5 or at least 5 times? Man got powers and won't even use them. Crazy. Then in season 2, at the end of the season, he get guns when the show is about martial arts. Cool. That's why that shit got Thanos snapped. Let's go ahead and let's get into the movies. As far as the movies go, I was real surprised with Aquaman. I don't like that they made Aquaman. This is the issue I have with a bunch of comic book movies. For people to like, for example, Thor. We can all agree Thor in the comics is a serious character. But if we see in his animations such as Marvel Avengers Assemble, the Disney TV shows, in the Disney movies, they had to make Thor a goofball for him to be accepted by the masses. That's crazy. If you want to be accepted, you gotta be a goofball idiot, bro. You gotta be that if you want to be accepted by the people and even liked. You gotta be a goofball. You gotta be able to crack jokes every once in a while. And I'm like, fuck, you can't be serious. Like, I'm cool with having fun, but like some shit, I just want serious characters, yo. That's why when this Watchmen show comes to HBO, bro, that Watchmen show, I'll be honest with y'all, that Watchmen show might kill a ton of these Marvel shows and DC shows. When that Watchmen show drop, fuck Flash, my nigga. Fuck Arrow. Fuck Daredevil. When that HBO Watchmen show come, bruh. Fuck. Y'all seen what they did with Game of Thrones. Even though I haven't started Game of Thrones yet. And from what I've been seeing, Game of Thrones looks impressive. HBO, they finna do it big. They finna do it big. When that Watchmen show drop, it's gonna be a nut shot of beauty. But as far as the movies go, we got Aquaman come out. Aquaman's out. It was tight. We got Joker. Well, Aquaman. This is my only biggest gripe with Aquaman. The movie resulted into being an action comedy. And let's be honest. In this whole decade, we have been getting superhero action comedies, really. To be honest. A majority of the Marvel movies are superhero action comedies. Now, there's nothing wrong with you having an action comedy. But why do all our superhero films gotta be action comedies? Just because in the comics they're a bit goofy? They're a bit goofy at times and you think it's okay, we're just gonna make it straight up goofy. Like, nah, we in live action. You can be a little bit serious here. You don't have to treat yourselves as a joke. But if you're gonna treat yourselves as a joke, stick with it. If you try and treat yourself in a serious light, stick with it. Pick a tone. That's why with Marvel, I implore them. If y'all gonna be putting out comedic shit, just run with that. Do it all comedic. DC, if y'all wanna be serious, run with it and do it. You still be uplifting, but run with it. Pick one tone. Or if y'all gonna do 2 different tones, balance that shit. Have like six comedy movies at a time and 6 serious films at a time. And these films don't have to connect. Why do you gotta connect the universe? Why can't you just do single one-off films? They can be in the same universe, but they don't have to necessarily connect. You know? Do that. You guys don't have to try and connect them. But Aquaman was not a bad film. It's just that I did not like that they went an action comedy route just to regain the fans. And that's sad. That for the fans, this is the issue with these fans and the masses, bro. That's why the masses can't be trusted with shit. That's why we got fucking governments and shit. You can't trust the masses. That's fact. These niggas love Venom. I'm not saying you can't like Venom, but they love Venom. They paid to go see that garbage, but they love it. The masses. Fuck. Not saying you can't like it. To me, Venom's garbage. The masses like Bumblebee. But to me, Bumblebee was garbage. But they like it. The masses love it. The masses love it. They love it. I ain't finna hate. There's things I'll hate on, like the Titans TV show. That show definitely needs to be hated on. That's below mediocre. That's a B or an F. That shit's disgusting. It looks disgusting. That's why there's trailers. People tell me give it a chance, nigga. That's why there's a fucking trailer. You gonna tell me I have to watch a show, but this people stop saying this shit. Give it a chance, motherfucker. That's why they put out like 2 or 3 trailers for you to finalize if you're gonna watch something, or word of mouth can do it. That's why your trailers can finalize if you'll go see it or not. I looked at the trailers. I wasn't impressed. I didn't watch the show. It looks like fucking garbage, bruh. You got Starfire, this black chick with this big ass forehead, some weave, and dead raccoon. Now, I would have been okay with it if she was wearing that outfit for one episode, but the issue is she's not permanently orange. Same thing with Beast Boy. He's supposed to be green before he meets the team. That's all I'm going to accept. I don't care about this. You guys can like Titans, but I'm not going to accept it. For me, Beast Boy has to be green before he meets the Titans, just like in the comic. Starfire has to be permanently orange or permanently gold. You pick. But that's all I want. They can't give it, so, I'm one person, but I don't have to support the shit I don't like. I can hate on it, though. You can hate on it, but I don't gotta support it. I'd rather hate on garbage than support garbage. It's like how I'll bash in Playboy Cardi and say, yo, he's straight up trash. Because he is trash. Playboy Cardi trash. But Marvel, I wasn't a big fan of Avengers 3. But I feel like Avengers 4, if. Because my big issue was Avengers 3. The comedic bullshit. They do that comedic bullshit in there. Do the whole tone off. And y'all expect me to be enthralled with that shit? With Drax over there standing there saying, I'm invisible? Yeah, it was funny, but Thanos is here. Shut up and take it serious. Didn't Ronan and Thanos kill your family? Drax? Yeah, I guess you forgot about that. Let's keep going. Avengers 4. Now, Avengers 4 could be really good if with the tone that we seen in the trailer. Because they did the same shit in Avengers 3. When they had this this walking joke Ant-Man show up. Just like how at the end of Avengers Infinity War, they had Spider-Man do that banter with Doctor Strange like, oh, hello. And then he was like, oh, we're going by code names? Well, I'm Spider-Man. And I was like, oh, shit, shut the fuck up. But see, Avengers 4 could be a serious film. It could be. But I strongly doubt it because the Russo brothers love that trailer trickery bullshit. They like to purposely trick you. Now I say, that's a good thing. That's a bad thing. But I don't like being played. That's some real shit. Y'all did that shit in Avengers 3. Fuck these niggas, bruh. They play some games. Avengers 4. If Avengers 4 tone of that trailer is 99% of that movie and it's like 1% comedy where they have like 5 jokes in the film or something, that movie's gonna be fucking flawless, bro. They gonna focus deep on dialogue. Other than Avengers 3, that was more action than dialogue, but and will give me better feels. Cause I'm gonna be honest with y'all, I laughed when Loki died. The only sad death in there was when Spider-Man died, but I didn't even cry. When Gamora died, I was like, it was kind of deserving because it was like, damn, why didn't you just shoot yourself in the head or fucking stab yourself? Why don't you hide a dagger in your sleeve and just like stab yourself? I don't know, shit, fuck, you could have stabbed yourself. You was willing to get shot in the head by your boyfriend. Yeah, you look like you was ready to die. You could have slit your own throat. You had a bunch of time to slit your own throat. All you had to do is turn around. Like, even, bruh, if she's an assassin, she would have weapons in her, sleeves and stuff. Or her boot. What she could have done was when Thanos brought the yogurt, and when she was talking to him on the thing, she could have just acted all crazy. She's like, oh, fuck you, that. She could have turned around. And died. Because he couldn't bring her back. He couldn't. But hey, movies. But hey, Avengers 4, I strongly believe right here, Avengers 4 could be better than Avengers 3. Story-wise and dialogue-wise. Captain Marvel, I ain't checking for Captain Marvel. Her show, movie. I'm trying to go see it mainly for free if I can get a free ticket from the homie. But Captain Marvel, I ain't really checking for her like that, to be honest with y'all. Like, come on now. The only cool thing from her trailer was the action scenes. Her as a character, she don't got a lot going for, like, am I supposed to be interested? I'm not even interested in her in the Marvel TV shows and the comics. Like, what? Now the Captain Marvel when she was the old Captain Marvel when she was wearing her black and yellow and had a long luscious hair, that one was tight because I played as her in Marvel Ultimate Alliance and she was sexy, beautiful. But yeah, you know, I ain't checking for her. Her character is not not interesting to me. I don't care. The only people really checking for is comic book fans, and there's gonna be a bunch of women up in there. So, you know, that's really the only people got hype for it, and you got your fanboy MCU fans that got hype for it. Yeah. Let's go into DC. That Joker film that's dropping. Ooh, nigga, why? Why? A solo Joker film without Batman? Not needed, but I'll watch it. Not needed right now. Cause this is a damn shame. DC, y'all had all your characters and you got surpassed by Marvel. In what universe are we living in where that has happened? DC had all their characters and they acted late. They acted so late. Marvel started with the first character they picked was Iron Man, and they had less characters. They didn't even have a movie versus Spider-Man. Best believe if Marvel had all their characters and they started that universe, it wouldn't be Iron Man for damn show. They got better characters in comics, more popular than him. They probably would have went with the mascots first, like fucking Spider-Man, and then branch off into bringing in the bigger dudes. Yeah, but shit. But DC, y'all had all your characters and you got Warner Brothers. This is mainly Warner Brothers. Y'all had all the characters and y'all allowed this to happen. Get them writers up, get them directors up, because I love the Wonder Woman. I loved Man of Steel. I loved Aquaman. BVS was okay. I disliked Justice League. I didn't like Suicide Squad. BVS was okay. Wasn't Man of Steel, Aquaman, and Wonder Woman good? But at the end of the day, bro, y'all had a lot going for y'all and y'all missed the mark. Come on, Warner Brothers. What the fuck, man? Y'all had, that's a damn shame. Shouts out to Marvel for giving us Avengers before a Justice League movie. I thought I would get a Justice League live action movie before I get an Avengers movie. But they didn't act on it. Trash. Trash, my nigga. Trash. Fuck. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. But, you know, Warner Brothers, it's not that I hate Warner Brothers. Y'all know I respect to a degree. I just don't respect the fact that they get in some BS directors with BS vision. Like James Wan and Patty, now they got some vision. They got some skill to their work. They got some craft, bruh. They gonna be doing it big, and I see it happening. Patty and Wan finna be leading it. Zach, you had your time. I see what Zach was trying to build. He was trying to build a more darker universe. Now, if you looked at it as in Zach's vision, would have been tight. But if you looked at it as you wanted to see your comic book characters done somewhere right, Zach's vision wasn't the best vision. Real shit. But if you look at it from Zach's vision, that shit would have been tight. BVS by the standards, if you look at it from Zach's point of view and his standards of what he wanted in the mission, BVS a type film. But if you look at BVS as your comic book characters, like your traditional Batman and traditional Superman that you always wanted to see together, they're not that. And people wanted a universe where it's their comic book characters done right. It's to a degree with a few little changes and kinks, because in movies that's what they do. That's why, you know, I'm more of a big fan of comic books and movies, because it's some real shit. These niggas that make these movies, they think they so special when they tweak two things in a character like, oh, we're gonna change this character's ideology just a little bit. Damn, we did something. We did a fresh new take. Nigga, you didn't do no fresh new take. There's tons of comic books that stole the shit that you already done. You didn't do nothing new. Those comic books already did what you did in probably alternate universes in alternate versions. You just tweaking two of things. That's why, yes, these they are visually bringing out characters in the movies. But let's be real, y'all. Let's be real. These people that make these movies, they not all that, yo. Like, they're building off what's already set. Imagine if Warner Brothers came out with new heroes and built a whole new universe. A movie universe of new heroes. Not our heroes. Not saying I want to see our heroes. I'd rather see if they was able... Now, this is a wish. This isn't a realistic thing that can happen. But if they can give me a fully comic accurate Batman, fuck. Give me that. If they can give me a fully comic accurate Superman with an accurate story to Superman, what I would see, y'all, because y'all got the storyboard. That's your comic books. The comic books are the storyboard. If they copy and pasted the comic book into the movie, because I read the comic, I would like to see that shit live action. I want to see that shit come to life. That's the whole thing I like to go to these movies for. I get to see this shit come to life. Now I'm okay with seeing new stuff, but if it's done right. Now, if I had to pick an alternative of what I wish I can have, but it's not super realistic, but I wish, if I can get a comic accurate, straight up 100% comic accurate show or movie, no matter how corny it's going to be, comic accurate show or movie, and they can do it right, and they can be able to copy and paste whole Civil War comic into the movie with all the characters, that should be beautiful. Or you'd be able to give me a full-on comic accurate Dark Knight Returns Batman story in movie form, following the exact shit, and then copy and paste it. I want to see that, because all I want to see is my characters done in live action. Because real shit, I give more credit to directors and people who make movies if they do new, fresh ideas, but they build off so many new shit. That's why a bunch of the original ideas have been taken already. It's hard to be creative, especially in the comic books. DC and Marvel killed the game. They took a bunch of ideas. Now it's anime and shit coming up with some new shit. Anime and shit coming up with some new styles and new shit. But DC and Marvel in America, bruh, the comics stole already a bunch of comics already done. A bunch of the TV shows and movies we watch today. A bunch of these comic books already did that shit. A bunch of superhero shows new superhero shows based off new heroes, like random superhero shows. Bruh, comics must have already done that shit. They just bring it as live action, and they want to twist some shit and say, "Oh, we doing something new." Like, "Oh, we want to make, let's make a fucking Starfire Black." Yeah, we doing something new. You ain't doing shit new. You just taking the character, disrespecting the character. Nigga, fuck out of here. But hey, it's something I can never get. That's something I can never get. I wish I can get it. I wish there was a way. Not gonna say it's impossible. I wish I can get it, but it ain't never gonna happen. That's why, I just gotta deal with it. We just gotta deal with it. But I give more credit to people who can do new instead of reboot and adapt. It's real shit. I would like to adapt a Dragon Ball Z movie, but am I truly creative? Because I'm taking somebody else's idea. They already finished. They already did the biggest of the work. I just need to adapt it to live action. They did the biggest of the work. They created the character. They came up with the storylines. They came up with storylines for me to mimic and copy and build off of and twist. But it's much harder to do a fresh new one. That's what I want. Fresh new ones. But these niggas don't got imaginations. There's hella people out here in the underground with ideas, making stories, making new heroes. Hella kids, hella young people out here with new ideas. And you know what? They don't even want to give these people no time, because they already got these characters. They want to bring in live action, but they want to change up so much. But hey, just fucking life. It's just like how in fucking As of Late, when they said that shit in Sesame Street, where fucking they had a new homeless character. What the fuck are you talking about? Oscar's homeless. What are you talking about? Sesame Street has a new homeless character. What? Oscar's homeless. What? Oscar is the first homeless character in Sesame Street. He lives in a trash can. What the fuck? Oscar stays in the trash can, bruh. Oscar stays in the trash can. And they said, we have a new homeless character, bruh. Why? Why would you say that? We got a new homeless character. The first homeless character in Sesame Street. I hope these kids have not been poisoned to think that Oscar likes where he lives at. Why do you think he's always grouchy? He stays in the trash can. He's dirty. That's crazy. DC, Marvel, I want both you guys to do great. Stop bullshitting me. Quit with the super action comedies. Give me some serious shit. Marvel, if y'all finna run with some shit, might as well just do the whole comedic tone and just make comedy superhero movies. Just do it. Just do it. Just do it. Y'all be trying to play... Marvel be trying to play it safe too much. And don't tell me, oh, they didn't play it safe. They killed a bunch of their heroes in Infinity War. Spider-Man's come back. Black Panther's come back. Doctor Strange's come back. They got sequels. Kill me with that bullshit. I ain't no risk. Because we knew they was coming back. I read the fucking comic. I ain't no fucking jackass. The fuck. DC, pick a tone. Are y'all gonna be serious? Y'all gonna be action comedies. But if y'all gonna do either or, balance it. Marvel, if y'all gonna be balancing tone, keep that shit even. Marvel's tones of movies are not even, bruh. Their movies, they have little serious, super serious films, and more light-hearted films, super comedic, light-hearted films. They have more of those than their serious films. DC, Marvel, I want to see both y'all prosper. The fuck? Niggas really be in competition about these two. People be in competition about East Coast, West Coast. Niggas fucking music. Shut the fuck up. Does it sound good? I just want to listen to music. Shut up. Niggas be really out here beefing on Marvel versus DC shit, bro. Let's see both of them do good. That's why we gotta bash Marvel and DC when they both fucking up. Niggas need to stop letting Marvel slide and start giving Marvel hard time too, so we can see them all do better. We want to see them all do better. You can't be too easy on everything. Sometimes you gotta be harsh, because you gotta push some people to do better. You gotta push some people to... People need to be pushed to do better. Marvel, they gonna keep it up. And everybody, I implore y'all, if Captain Marvel's gonna bring the SJW, we obviously see that. Because Kevin Feige's whole thing is make a majority female MC, which I don't agree with. Why it gotta be a majority female? Why can't it be male and female balanced? Why it gotta be a majority female MCU? What's the reason? You trying to give the women some clout? Nigga, make that shit balanced. Make these female characters work to be up there with the men. Make these men work to be up there with the females. Or you make them all work from ground level and build them together. Don't be putting no fraudulent females up in here. Just be OP. Don't do that. But everybody who has fears about the MCU being SJW, Marvel fans, you have allowed this. Let it happen. And no. MCU fans. MCU fans and fanboys. No. MCU fanboys. Y'all have let so many shit slide. Let the SJW come to the MCU. It's going to happen. Let it come. It's Disney, guys. Did y'all not watch Incredibles 2? Did y'all not see Elastigirl? Incredibles 2 is not the Incredibles. That's Elastigirl's movie. That's Elastigirl. That's not the Incredibles. That's Elastigirl. They sidelined the family to hype up the mom. Now I'm saying moms can get hyped because Elastigirl was tight in Incredibles 1. And so was Mr. Incredible. They was both equally tight. But in the second film, Mr. Incredible was whack compared to what Elastigirl was doing. That shit ain't right. That shit ain't right. It's Disney, y'all. The fuck? I mean, it's gonna happen. Let it happen. Let the SJW flow through Marvel. Let it flow. Let it happen. It's going to happen. Just let it happen. We have allowed for it to happen. We laughed at all the jokes. We allowed for Guardians of the Galaxy to happen. We allowed for Ant-Man to happen. We allowed for this shit to happen. Just let it happen. We laughed, and when we laugh, well, Marvel takes it as, oh shit, they laughed at it. They're okay with it. Because that's how you get people now. That's why Venom gets passed. Because niggas, it's easy. If you make people laugh watching movies nowadays, they love it. It's that easy now. People became easy. That shit's foul. I'm gonna end this video there. Going into 2019 with DC and Marvel, I want to see y'all switch it up. Kill all these trash TV shows. Give us some real TV shows. Makes the TV shows for the kids. Make the TV shows for the adults. Make the family TV shows, and make them TV shows for people that just wanted a serious adult film or serious adult TV show about superheroes. Because it's very limited. We have more family oriented superhero shows, and not really much of adult superhero films. Cause I'm a solo person by myself. I don't be watching shit with the fam like that. I like to watch shows by myself, but I won't be treated like a kid while I'm watching a TV show. Same thing for movies. Y'all gotta have them serious movies for the adults. Y'all gotta have them childish movies for the kids. Y'all gotta have them family superhero films for the whole family to enjoy. You gotta give us more. Give us a variety. Give us more to gravitate to. They be keeping it so closed in because they want to think about these. Yes, there's gonna be kids forever, but like, fuck, we are adults too. We got teens that can handle serious stuff. We want to see this shit. Give us some serious shit. Give us our serious shows. Give us our kiddie shows. Give us our family shows. Give us our variety. That's why when these streaming services come out with Disney Plus and Disney DC, what is that? DC Universe? Yeah. When these streaming services come out, we can get that variety because we gonna have like different shows. Some serious show, a dark ass show here, a light show here, and a family oriented TV show, superheroes here. The same thing for Marvel. With the Marvel streaming service, it's not just gonna be for kids, real shit. Cause they ain't gonna make no money just having that shit be for kids. That's not gonna be the case. Cause if the DC streaming service, the Disney streaming service is just gonna be for kids, that shit better be like fucking $3 a month or some shit below $5 a month. But if you have me a variety of serious stuff for me, something for the kids, I'll be willing to pay my $10 a month. I'll be willing to because you give me my variety. But if this shit just gonna be kiddie, fuck you. I ain't paying for that. But you guys, I'm about to end this video. There's your boy Kid Out, the first Black Super Saiyan. Y'all know how I feel about these shows. Y'all know how I feel about this shit. I love you guys. I love my Young Saiyan Kings, not my Young Saiyan Queen. I know this was a long video, but I love all you guys. We going into 2019. I love all you guys. Avengers 4, we gonna go see it. Captain Marvel. Yeah. Joker. Yeah. I'll go see it. Birds of Prey. Gonna be trash. Shazam. Yeah. It's gonna be tight. Yeah. Maybe. Nah. Too much jokes in it. And look at MCU film. Yeah. Too much joke. Yeah. Okay. Doses.